there's a new beef brewing.
Yes.
Pusha T
Rap
and Jim
battle.
Jones. Yeah, rap battle. Because I mean, I ain't
man.
it ain't really like a beef. Ain't nobody out. Hopefully, we don't want that violent shit.
I mean, I ain't never heard nobody do nothing to Jim. Pusha T, no way. So
Yeah, facts. But yeah, so it's a little rap battle going on between, of all people, Pusha T and Jim Jones.
2 50-year-olds with braids, man, with French style braids, man.
Oh, got the cornrows still going.
Somehow they made it cool. It's the corniest shit of all time, but somehow they both make it look cool. So,
but
shout out to them them seniors, man.
Go ahead. I mean, what's your take on it?
I mean, I think. First of all, I'm excited just because I've been waiting for Pusha music, and he takes a long time to release music.
He definitely does.
He dropped the hardest snippet I've ever heard in my life.
Production was crazy.
And that motherfucking shout out to Pharrell, the Louis V fashion show. Mm-hmm. Listen, man, Pusha T is one of the best rappers ever.
Easily.
Unquestioned.
Just
go back and listen to Lord Willing, for God's sakes, man. Go back and listen to Virginia. Go back and listen to the intro. The nigga's rapping, bro. He's a rapper's rapper.
Like your rapper's favorite rapper.
Like it's no part of his career where he has not had bars, and he's had that flow, that voice, that you know what I'm saying, that delivery forever. He been putting on the fresh shit. I mean, he has an unflawed career for the most part. Unflawed career. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kanye and shout out Pharrell. Mm-hmm. So I've been looking forward to it. Jim Jones, complete opposite. Whole lot of flaws in his career. I mean, whole lot of flaws in his career. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of flaws in just his life story in general. Saying that's your man. You know more about it than I do.
I want you to go ahead and finish.
That's your man. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to go ahead and finish your take real quick,
Listen,
man. You know what I'm saying? Let me. Goddamn.
Jim Jones. First of all, he went on a tour, going out of his way to speak on that legendary rapper from Virginia, and open his mouth and say, I don't know why out of all the rappers on the list, out of all the rappers that was on that bum ass list, was it Billboard Top 50? Out of all those rappers, he decided
that list was fucking
to
hard.
mention Pusha T. Mm-hmm. Should not be top 50 rappers ever. Said he probably didn't sell the drugs he raps about. Said nobody ever wanted to be like Pusha T. He don't make good music. When he goes outside, I don't hear him in the club. I think, first of all, some of the worst credentials in ways to measure somebody's career as a rapper of all time. But you're 50 years old. What club are you in anyway? But anyway, let's keep it moving. He has no business discussing, even approaching, speaking to Pusha T about any lyrical ability on any level. You were the worst rapper out your own crew. We love Ken. We love Killer. We don't care how corny he is now. He doing a sports show. Shout out to Ken. He was always a better rapper than you. We don't even want to discuss Jewels because we know what him and Wayne was about to do to the streets. Oh, legendary freestyles. Santana's Town, you forgot? You was in the video. Listen, my nigga. I mean, we fuck with Jim. Legendary to the hip hop culture, but you out of your league, bro. We watched this man Pusha T single-handedly damn near destroy the biggest rapper in the world's career. Irreparable damage. He still has not recovered from what Pusha T did to that man. Has not put out anything close to a classic since Pusha T said something to him. You want to speak up?
Alright.
Speak up.
So these are two of I'm a big fan of Jim Jones, but I'm a huge fan of Pusha T. Okay. We all know, you already said it. I mean, Pusha T is one of the best rappers. Ever. Bar for bar, I don't know if there's really 10 rappers that can really stand with Pusha T. Yeah. And, and if there are, it's a stretch. Yeah. If you're just going bar for bar, and Jim, the only song that we hear from you in the club right now is Bowling, and that's the.
Did we hear that?
And that's where I was getting. Any song that we hear from Dipset, we don't hear your features. and I'm a big fan of you, dog. Yeah. It's the snippet. He hasn't released a song.
He has not released.
He hasn't released a song. You heard the snippet in the background of a fashion show, and people have talked about this. Which made it crazier is because of that was an insane rollout for a diss song.
Amazing, phenomenal.
Because, bro, Jim Jones, you know, like for hip hop, you know, and things that he did in the culture wise, that fashion shit, Dipset, they was doing that shit, and he was cool.
Yeah,
Jim Jones still been talking
everybody
about
want to be like this. Yeah, so I ain't gonna front on.
And they've been talking about that fly shit.
Hell yeah,
bro. You just dropped a diss song at a Louis Vuitton show. After you talk about all that fly shit, I'm gonna show you how fly I am as I walk down the aisle in the newest Louis Vuitton shit that my boy just produced. As he produced my song.
That's the problem with well, I ain't gonna say that's a problem. That's the thing that happens with New York though. A lot of times they think they're the only ones that have this claim to certain things. Pusha T, the Clips, and Pharrell, they've been doing that fly shit too since they came out.
Bro. They've been doing
that shit.
They brought Bake out.
They did. Pusha T had his own shoes. People, do you forget he had his own clothes? All this shit. He's been doing this.
Clay clothes been around for a long time.
Had his own Adidas. He had his Adidas before Kanye did.
And not even that. Do y'all not understand how methodical and well thought out this nigga Pusha T is? He said it on multiple interviews that I have in my stash for no reason. He has, in layman's terms, he has guns on guns, fully loaded, no safety on, pointed at you for no reason. You might be his friend and he's gonna shoot you. He knows your life story.
Yeah. He's a different dude, man. He's a very interesting character. He's like strategic. He can rap. The dress, the style, I mean, the way he picked his wife's name is Virginia, his child name is Bricks.
Yes.
Like he's a different type of dude.
Person.
Like he almost
everything
like
is thought out about his whole. It feels like he's one of those people that wrote his life before he was
That's
born.
what I was about to say.
He wrote his life out before
like
he was born.
He created his own shit.
He created his own shit and said, "All right, cool. Pretty girl Virginia, bet I'm gonna make sure that just bricks go around. I'm gonna have my son. We gonna do, bro. You can't. And again, like you said, ain't nobody pull
nothing."
Listen, Jim Jones, we understand you did a bunch of tough shit, but we've heard about all that soul shit that you done did too. We done seen you get ran out, and I was alive when you got ran out about some places. So I don't know. I talked to a few niggas that been around that time. Ain't nobody from Virginia pull.
Listen, man,
y'all gotta start realizing that whole you go Connecticut down south, all of that shit. Them niggas out here tough. Leave them niggas alone. Some of them country ass towns, nigga, them shits is tough.
Yeah, that's your hood is not the only hood, man. Your hood is not the only hood.
And if you want to be honest, Harlem ain't even the toughest shit in New York. So you gotta be that shit.
That was some getting money shit.
Y'all some get money fly niggas, alright? You go over to them Bronx and them dirty niggas over there. You go to Brooklyn for them robbing niggas.
Everybody in Dipset done had something done to them by somebody from where they from.
Literally.
They ain't have to go out of town to get, you know what I'm saying,
put in the blender. Your city, dog, and I know a lot of y'all niggas ain't step out of Harlem until just now. Literally, y'all niggas still barely got a license.
Listen, man, y'all got booed in your own shit, man.
But you see what the Locks did to y'all. Hey, I know y'all ain't want no beef with Jada.
Listen, man.
So
Sheik damn near did something to your mans, man. Sheik damn near put somebody in the headlock on that stage. And I'm not sure y'all would have had nothing that y'all could have stopped him.
And Sheik is a big 6'2", 240 nigga. You better leave that nigga, that jail bed nigga alone.
I'm finna say, but I mean, bottom line, shout out Dipset, shout out Pusha T. I got Pusha T winning. You know
yeah, easily. But the only thing is that
in the sweep.
Oh yeah, I just want to hear Jim Jones rap.
We heard him rap. The shit.
Well, no.
Review. Yeah. Talk about your man.
It actually wasn't bad. He was saying some shit on there, but it was.
What did he say on there? Give me a good bar.
We're not gonna talk about that.
He said still sleep in the bed with your brother.
That shit was hilarious. But Jim Jones gonna make it entertaining. Jim Jones gonna.
There's nothing entertaining about that, bro. That's trash.
Jim Jones gonna get online. He gonna do a bunch of videos. He gonna talk some shit, and that's all I'm here for. We know that Jim Jones ain't a rapper. He's barely a rapper.
You had the clip I sent you. What Jim Jones was saying to Joe Budden podcast. He was defending why he got his house repossessed.
Yeah, he said now he 3 houses up.
What that got to do with you getting your house repossessed?
Niggas go through bad times.
That's cool. Some people never go through bad times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people never go through bad times.
Hey, man. He may have not sold that coke he sold, but I mean, hey, that nigga ain't never had a bad time yet.
I'm just saying. I mean, come on, Jim. You know what I'm saying? You defending yourself. You talking about, I don't do homework like you, nigga. I don't need that. I'm just going to say the most simple shit in the world. That's not nothing good.
It's not.
You're not bragging about nothing, bro. We want to hear good. We want to hear a good battle.
Well, the problem is, some people I can accept that from, but those are better rappers. Like Push necessarily didn't have to do any homework on you, and he would have won off of just being a better rapper.
That's a fact.
Because this song's gonna be much better than yours.
That's a fact.
So there's that. So if you want to go into a beef with a methodical person that doesn't have to be that much methodical when you can't rap, you kind of got to like do a little bit more.
And that's the thing too. The other thing that makes what Jim Jones he's just a wild person, to be honest. I mean, New York are wild. Troy Ave, Tech, y'all some wild niggas, man. Casanova, I don't know what y'all be doing up there.
Oh, he just got 15 too.
Y'all some wild dudes. I know. I just seen it. But what makes it even wilder is, bro, you are from the home. Bro, the most legendary diss rap songs have been attacking the person's character, bro.
Every time.
The most legendary shit, Ether, Takeover, No Vaseline. This nigga Nas talked about how Jay-Z is not even a real person. He stole his identity from all these people, you know what I'm saying, and put it in his own life story. Takeover, he's talking about how Nas is not this legendary rapper. Y'all made him this legendary rapper.
Why he didn't do anything? He said, I showed him the gun. He
exactly,
was a he's talking.
No Vaseline. Ice Cube said, y'all niggas choosing a white man. Y'all getting paid by a white man instead of getting the money on. Like, what are you talking? It's attacking character, bro. We not saying fuck you and he's sleeping in the bed with you, but what are you talking about?
As one of the hardest diss songs ever. That's why I fucked your wife.
Exactly.
You heard what Tupac said to him?
Exactly.
You fat motherfucker. Like, you heard how disrespectful this shit is?
You claim, that's what the line preceding that. You claim to be a player, but your wife out here getting fucked. That's attacking your character, bro. We saying you not who you say you are. Jim Jones, you Mr. Fly Flash, you know what I'm saying, get money, Harlem hustler, but your house getting repossessed. That's the whole point. We not talking about bad shit that happened. We talking about what you say you are versus what's really going on.
Jones, you should have stayed robbing niggas or some shit. You should have been extorting niggas, though. You was solid at that. But I mean, we're gonna stick on rap because we can get off of that.
Yeah, we done got too deep, man. Shout out Jim Jones, shout out Dipset, shout out Pusha T, man. All legends.